Hi Cameron, how are you today?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you for asking. It's nice to see you again. So just as a reminder, my name's Olivia. I'm the speech language pathologist on your care team. So I just wanted to reintroduce myself because it's been a while since we've seen each other. So I wanted to recap a little bit of our findings in your case, if that's okay.
Yes.
Okay. So it's my understanding that you had surgery on your thyroid about 3 months ago, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That's what I thought. So it seems that during your surgery, unfortunately, one of your cranial nerves, the vagus nerve, was damaged, which has caused some paralysis within your vocal folds. Has your physician talked to you about this?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I just wanted to make sure. So I'm glad they already talked to you about this, but I wanted to give you a little bit more information. So typically, when your vocal folds look like this, they're in their resting position, and that's when you're breathing. When you begin speaking, they start smacking together like this. And then when you're done speaking, they go back to their resting position to help you breathe. So after your surgery and damage to your vagus nerve, your vocal folds look like this all the time. So they've been paralyzed at midline position. So if there was a best case scenario for vocal fold paralysis, it would be at this position because you can still breathe okay, you can still produce voice okay, and then your swallowing physiology and your airway is still protected while you're eating. So if there was a best case scenario, it would be this. So if that gives you any hope, there's that. But your voice is still pretty breathy, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought, and that's what I'm hearing. So today we're going to complete an exercise that I think will be beneficial to use at home to help strengthen your voice a little bit. So I've prepped some materials beforehand, but I will explain how to do this so that when you go home, you are aware and you can practice it by yourself. So what you need to begin is an empty glass and a straw. So what you'll do is fill the empty glass about halfway with water. So we already have that ready for us, but doing that at home, I don't think that's too difficult. You have any questions?
No.
Okay, so at this point, our materials are prepped. Let me take some notes here. Okay, so no questions there. So to begin, I'm going to demonstrate it for you. You'll place the straw about halfway down into the water like that. See that? Okay, so then you will hold out ooh while putting your mouth onto the straw. So I'm going to demonstrate, okay? So you're just going to hold that out for as long as comfortable, okay? All right. So now that I've demonstrated it, I would like to see you try. Oh, you can go ahead and touch it. So I did like how you were holding out your voice. That sounded great. But I did notice that you didn't have your straw quite far enough down into the water. You had it resting on almost the top of the water. So to really make this exercise beneficial, I would like you to place it about midway down into the cup. Yes, something like that. Do you want to give it another try?
Yeah.
So that position was much better as far as the straw goes, and your voice sounded great. How did that feel for you?
It felt better.
Okay.
It's more difficult, but better.
Yes, so the further down into the water that you put the straw, the more difficult it gets, but we will get to that later on. As when your voice starts strengthening up, we might increase the depth, but for now I think that midline positioning is best for us, okay? So it wasn't uncomfortable?
No.
Good, okay. So I'm glad you think it was beneficial. You can set that down if you'd like. So this is something I think would be pretty easy to complete at home, if that makes sense. I think for you, I would like you to complete it maybe 5 times a day for 2 minutes. Does that sound like something you would be able to do?
Yeah.
Okay. I know it sounds like a lot, but this would really encourage your muscles and your vocal folds to strengthen so that we can hopefully get back a little bit more of that strength, and you'll sound a little less breathy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions about that? No. Okay. Well, thanks for coming in today. And if you do have any questions between now and our next visit, you can always reach out to me, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.